For work or pleasure, we can meet all your travel needs. Come experience a unique blend of food, drinks, and entertainment, all located within the Aloft Hotel. Afterwards, wind down in your spacious, vibrant guest room packed with amenities you can't miss out on. Enjoy the Battery Atlanta experience by making the Aloft your home base, where we are committed to safety and cleanliness. Aloft Hotels, different by design.
Military veterans are eager to transfer their skills and experiences to civilian life, but lack trusted connections to expedite their path to success. That is, until they meet the Warrior Alliance. The Warrior Alliance goes the extra mile to reach veterans in their communities so they do not have to take this journey alone. With over 40 partners across 10 service areas, your donation goes a long way toward achieving maximum impact for a veteran and their family. Go to thewarrioralliance.org to donate today and commit to helping the Warrior Alliance change thousands of lives for the better.
Don't miss an incredible lineup of Braves giveaways this season, including bobbleheads, collectibles, and a replica jersey. Visit Braves.com/promos to see them all.
Napa has the parts and the expertise to help your business stay ahead of the game. That's why Napa is a proud partner of the 2025 Atlanta Braves. Two legends driven to win from the field to the open road. While Napa is powering fleets and garages across the country, the Braves are delivering pennants, MVPs, and championships. So no matter the size of your business, Napa are the pros that know how to keep you moving at full speed.
Puka, Bella, I'm sure you've noticed some changes.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just practicing for when I have to tell the dogs about the twins. You know, because they'll
Be fine in the spacious third row seat.
But the twins...
Can sleep peacefully thanks to the rear manual sunshade.
And what about the...
Extra cargo space for strollers and dog beds?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Can we go to the hospital now? The contractions are getting closer.
The three-row Lexus TX, because everyone should feel like the center of the universe. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Have you ever wondered if there was something special you could put on your food to make it even better? There is, and it's called the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, perfectly blending zesty peppers, tangy vinegar, and salty salt. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce makes curly fries into curl your toes fries, and every plate of nachos into nacho heck yeah. Only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Hey everybody, Buck Bellew here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Bellew Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
For the 2025 Atlanta Braves, it's time to dial in and start the battle back.
Crowd senses something big happening right here. Let's see if Ozuna can deliver. 1-0, and he bangs one out towards the gap in left center field. All the way to the wall. 2 RBI double. Now we're talking.
Which means every game means a little more, and every win brings Braves country a little closer.
1-0 pitch, and he cranks one high in the air to deep left field. Pressing back to the wall. That's going to fly away. It's a 3-run homer.
It's time for the Braves to get things going. Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is brought to you by the original Louisiana Hot Sauce. Flavor favors the bold. Your local Ford dealers, proud partner of your Atlanta Braves. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. Your local Hyundai dealer, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. John Foy and Associates Personal Injury Law. Get the strong arm. Arrow Exterminators. Make the right call and protect your home or business from pests by calling 888-GO-ARROW. Peachtree Orthopedics. Same day, evenings and Saturdays. It's time to get better. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the Atlanta Braves. Yanmar Tractors and Engines, an official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew. Your Atlanta area Lexus dealer. Experience amazing. Simply Sport, the official CBD partner of your Atlanta Braves. TimberTech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be. Visit TimberTech.com. City of Hope, Atlanta, making hope a reality for cancer patients throughout the Southeast. Attorney Ken Nugent, one call, that's all. Xfinity, get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Pennington Grass Seed, official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew. ServPro, when disaster strikes, call ServPro to make it like it never even happened. Saya LTL Freight, the official freight and logistics company of the Atlanta Braves. Corona Extra, La Playa awaits. Georgia Power, the official electric energy partner of the Atlanta Braves. IBEW Local 613. Truist Park keeps the lights on with IBEW 613 electricians. The Battery Atlanta's own ASW Distillery, home of the award-winning Fiddler Bourbon. TYM Tractors, a winning lineup, together as one. Today, be here for Atlanta Braves baseball live from Oracle Park in San Francisco as Austin Riley and the Braves square up against the Giants. This is Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into Atlanta Braves baseball. This afternoon from Oracle Park in San Francisco, California. It's the second game in a series of 3 between the Braves and the Giants. On the mound for the Braves today, right-hander Bryce Elder coming in with a 2-3 record, and he faces Giant ace Logan Webb, who has a 2.55 ERA. It's great to have you with us this afternoon for the second game of this series, alongside our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you. And for the Braves, they need a win in the worst possible way. Number one, to even up this series at a game apiece and still have a chance to take the series tomorrow. But furthermore, to snap a 5-game losing streak. That's the second longest losing streak of the season for the Braves. But lately for Atlanta, it's as if they've been inventing ways to lose. And last night, no different. A wild pitch in the 10th inning brought home the winning run for the Giants as they walked it off last night. So after last night's loss, the Braves are now 9-17 in one-run games, which is the most one-run losses in Major League Baseball. And to make matters worse, the Braves are now 9-25 this season when the opponent scores first. And finally, if you can handle more bad news, a loss today would send the Braves to a season-worst 9 games under 500. So other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? Well, on to today for the Braves taking on the Giants. Looking to avoid all that negativity that I just mentioned, the Braves will turn their attention to Logan Webb. He's the ace for the Giants. And Webb on the season, you look at his record, 5-5, but on the year, a 2.55 ERA. He's been their opening day starter 4 years in a row, including this season, and a guy that the Braves have had trouble with in the past. Meanwhile, Bryce Elder gets the ball for the Braves. And Bryce, at the time he was sent down about a month ago, was pitching extremely well. Of course, Spencer Strider got healthy, came back up, joined the team, and that left Elder expendable. He had to go down to AAA. But with the injury to A.J. Smith-Shawver, Elder has come back up. He's made one start and hoping to get back on track. Again, he's seeing the Giants for the first time in his career and pitching on this
spirits with the purest and smoothest liquid on the market. Please help turn tragedy into legacy by picking up a bottle of 13 Heroes at your local bottle shop or visit 13heroes.com. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Nothing is quite as American as supporting the home team. At Quikrete, it's what we've been doing for over 80 years, making products that give homeowners and contractors the confidence to quickly and easily knock out their to-do list. So, whether you need to set a fence post, make a repair, or replace your patio, you can count on the yellow bag of Quikrete concrete mix to help you get the job done right. Pick up the Quikrete yellow bag at your favorite home improvement center. Quikrete, it's what America's made of.
We in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is John Michaels reminding you that a pair of tickets is up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Getting you closer to first pitch for the second game in this series of 3 between the Braves and the Giants here at Oracle Park in San Francisco. And before we dive into the starting lineups, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
All right, Braves and Giants in the second game in this series of 3. Time now for the starting lineups, brought to you by Georgia Power. Powered by Georgia Power, the lineups, the official electric energy partner of the Atlanta Braves. We'll start off with the visiting Braves trying to snap this sour 5-game losing skid. Braves come in with a record of 27-35. That's tied for their season worst, 8 games under 500. They're in 4th place in the East, and they're a dozen games back of division-leading New York. Brian Snitker will lead it off today with his right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Batting second, catcher Drake Baldwin, and hitting third baseman Austin Riley. Matt Olson bats cleanup. He homered last night. He's at first base again today. Batting fifth, the designated hitter Marcell Ozuna. Hitting sixth, Michael Harris. He's put up some good numbers in his career versus Giants starter Logan Webb, and the Braves hoping for more of that today. Michael, of course, in center field. Batting seventh for the Braves, second baseman Ozzie Albies. Hitting eighth, left fielder Alex Verdugo. Batting ninth, shortstop Nick Allen. And on the mound for the Braves, the sinker bowler Bryce Elder. Right-hander is 2-3 with a 4.56 ERA. He's pitching on this mound for the first time in his career. In fact, he's never seen the Giants before today, and he'll see them here for the second game of this series. So again, for the Braves, it's Acuna, Baldwin, Riley, Olson, Ozuna, Harris, Albies, Verdugo, Allen, and Elder on the mound. Now for Bob Melvin's Giants. They've won 3 straight, and they are just 2 games back of division leading L.A. in the West. In fact, in the West right now, there are 3 teams within 2 games, Dodgers, Padres, and Giants. The Giants are 36-28, and they will lead it off today with their center fielder, Daniel Johnson. He's actually playing in center field for the first time in his big league career. Batting second, left fielder Elliot Ramos, and hitting third, designated hitter Wilmer Flores. Batting cleanup, third baseman Matt Chapman. Hitting fifth, first baseman Dominic Smith. Batting sixth, the shortstop Willie Adames. Batting seventh, right fielder Mike Yastrzemski. Batting eighth, catcher Patrick Bailey. And batting ninth, the man who scored the winning run in the 10th inning last night, second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald. On the mound for the Giants, their ace, Logan Webb. He's a right-hander, 5-5 with a 2.55 ERA. So once again for San Francisco, it's Johnson, Ramos, Flores, Chapman, Smith, Adames, Yastrzemski, Bailey, Fitzgerald, and Webb on the mound. Overcast day, wind is blowing out to center field. We'll have the first pitch when we come back on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Want to hear a sound that's music to your ears? It's this one.
You're a winner!
Because that means you're an instant winner in the Cash 4 444 promotion. For 44 days, 444 Cash 4 players will win $444 right on the spot. Just listen for this prize alert when your ticket prints from the terminal.
You're a winner!
Or look for the prize alert on your ticket to see if you've won. There are 444 winners through July 1st. So play Cash 4 to instantly win an extra $444. Only from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
Hi, I'm Dan Watkins. All Four Seasons garage, entry doors, and windows. Now is a great time to upgrade with brand new, efficient, and beautiful garage doors. AllFourSeasonsGarages.com.
Why is it important to shop local? Hi, I'm Jaron Solomon from Solomon Brothers Jewelers. As we come back as the preferred jeweler of the Atlanta Braves, we find it to be very powerful that we are aligning ourselves with the community and that we are here for you every step of the way. We've been here for over 40 years and we're not going anywhere. So shop with confidence with Solomon Brothers Jewelers at any of our 3 locations in Buckhead, Alpharetta, and Sharpsburg, and we'll be here for you generation to generation.
Hey Braves fans, everyday injuries happen on and off the field, but when you're hurt on the job, it can be tough to get back in the game quickly. I'm attorney John Foy, the strong arm. Workers' comp should cover your medical bills and lost wages, but some companies won't play fair. That's why we make them. We know the rules, your rights, and how to get you every benefit you deserve. Make the right call. Attorney John Foy & Associates, proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Hello, Braves country. I'm Paul Bird, Braves alum. The Atlanta Braves are proud to partner with the Georgia Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Disabilities to continue raising awareness of the 988 Lifeline. If you or someone you know is struggling emotionally, having thoughts of suicide or substance abuse problems, help is available 24/7. Call or text the Crisis Lifeline at 988. It's free and confidential. Remember, it is okay to not be okay.
Hey Braves fans, this is Chris Domino reminding you that Braves coverage starts 2 hours before every first pitch during the season on the radio home, the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan, and of course the Fan app.
Folks, we've got ourselves a perfect afternoon for baseball here in California. Braves and the Giants in the second game of the series. When we got to the ballpark earlier today, that marine layer of clouds was over the top of the ballpark today and across the sky as far as you could see. Well, that's all burned off. Crystal clear skies, a canopy of blue, lots of California sunshine, and the Braves and the Giants rolling around here for the second game of the series. I want to remind you to cash in on the baseball action with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. Download Prize Picks, use code BRAVES, get $50 instantly when you play $5. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. The quartet of umpires has Gabe Morales behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Jansen Visconti is the first base umpire. Second base umpire is Malachi Moore. And the crew chief, Andy Fletcher, is at third base. Umpires in their black shirts and their black pants. Also, folks, Tire Discounters Round Tripper Home Run Promotion offers Braves fans a next-day instant savings on sets of select tires, plus a free alignment and a free oil change. The more homers the Braves hit, the bigger the deals at Tire Discounters. Learn more at tirediscounters.com/Braves. Braves coming out of the first base dugout this afternoon. They're wearing their red uniform tops, gray pants, navy lettering, navy numerals outlined in white, and Braves across the chest on top of the navy tomahawk. Meanwhile, the Giants wearing their traditional home white tops, white pants, more of a cream colored with black numerals, black lettering outlined in orange, and Giants arching across the chest of their cream colored uniforms. The leather for San Francisco, Dominic Smith at first, Tyler Fitzgerald at second, Willie Adames at short, Matt Chapman is at third. In the outfield, Elliot Ramos in left, Daniel Johnson in center, Mike Yastrzemski in right. The catcher is Patrick Bailey, and on the mound, Logan Webb, the best they have. Right-hander is on the mound for his 14th start of the season, and now for the ball game. The first pitch is sent foul by Ronald Acuna down the third base line, and we're underway at 1:06 Pacific time, 4:06 back at Atlanta, and 63 degrees here in California. Wind is blowing out to center field. 0-1 on the way to Ronald Acuna, and there's a called strike on the outside corner. The time of the first pitch is always brought to you by Schumann Farms. Look for real sweet brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you. 0-2 on Ronald Acuna. He was 1 for 4 last night. Right-hander Webb kicks and fires, and he misses high with a fastball. For Webb, he's a Northern California boy, 6'1", 223, right-hander from Rockland, California. That's about 108 miles from where he stands right now. He's 28 years old. 1-2 pitch, missed low and outside with a sweeper. Webb facing Acuna, Baldwin, and Riley here in the top of the first inning as we're just underway. 2-2 on Acuna. Now the pitch on the way from Webb. Low and outside. Couldn't tempt Acuna with the sweeper. Now the count runs full. Webb on the season, 5 wins, 5 losses, and a 2.55 ERA. There's the payoff pitch. And Acuna with a check swing foul ball. That goes to the backstop. These Braves hitters will see lots of sinkers out of Logan Webb, and that's traditionally what he's been in his career. But he's actually upped the usage of his four-seamer this year, also mixing in a cutter. But he's primarily sinker, sweeper, change. That's his bread and butter right there. Here's the 3-2 pitch on the way to Ronald Acuna. Righty deals, and Acuna swings, went after that high sinker, and he strikes out. One down in the top of the first inning. That'll bring Drake Baldwin to the plate. Last outing for Logan Webb. You want to talk about some tough luck. He went 8 innings. He didn't give up a single run. He scattered 6 hits, didn't walk a soul. He struck out 7 and got a no decision. That's a game the Giants lost in extra innings. That's been a theme lately for them, as they've had 3 extra innings games in the last 5. Called strike on Drake Baldwin, 0-1. Baldwin had 1 AB last night, went 0 for 1. He'll swing and miss here at a changeup, and he's suddenly down 0-2. For Webb, he just keeps on running out there. He's putting up good numbers, but the Giants have lost his last 3 starts in spite of his ERA of 3 in that span. And just 5 runs scored for him over his last 3 starts. 0-2 pitch, low and inside to Baldwin, 1-2. What else can a pitcher do? Can't control run support or lack thereof, and Webb continues to run out there and put up good numbers. In fact, he's allowed 3 earned runs or fewer in 12 of 13 starts this year. That's pretty spectacular. 1-2, bounced out to third, giving ground, gloving, hitting the brakes and firing Chapman. That's a nice play by Chapman at the hot corner. He's one of the best defensive third basemen in baseball, and 2 down here at the top of the first inning. Two down for Austin Riley. Logan Webb. He's searching for a 1-2-3 inning. Pitch on the way to Riley. There's a ball outside. As if you needed more proof that Webb is the best pitcher the Giants have. I mentioned that he's allowed 3 earned runs or fewer in 12 of 13 starts. He's allowed 1 earned run or fewer in 7 of 13 starts this year. He's stingy. Ground ball out to third, taken on 2 bounces by Chapman. His throw across is true, and the Braves go down 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning. So we're underway here by the Bay. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Braves nothing, and the Giants.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with 5X frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Real businesses like Malibu Apothecary rely on Spectrum to keep them connected.
We're a fragrance company, but we also have a lot of technology that we use. Spectrum is really the backbone of any of the business we do here. Having a reliable, fast internet service that can fit my budget is really great. I traded a 9 to 5 for a 5 to 9. It's a lot of work, but I love it.
Spectrum Business Internet starts at $40 a month when bundled. Learn more at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating.
Keep celebrating when you bundle and save with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer, availability, and eligibility.
Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is lit by the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. Bring the heat.
Don't miss Tom Glavine and his Hall of Fame insight every Monday afternoon at 3:30 during Chuck and Chernoff on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
We're scoreless into the bottom of the first inning here in San Francisco. It'll be Daniel Johnson, Elliot Ramos, and Wilmer Flores to the plate for the Giants in the bottom of the first. First pitch from Bryce Elder is a sinker low, 1 ball and no strikes. The Braves leather has Matt Olson at first base, Ozzie Albies at second, Nick Allen at shortstop, and Austin Riley at third. 1-0 a ground ball out to second. Routine play for Ozzie Albies. Up with it, throws over to Olson, 1 down. In the Braves outfield, Alex Verdugo in left field. Michael Harris roaming center. Ronald Acuna on the prowl and right. The catcher is Drake Baldwin, and the pitcher is Bryce Elder. He's the 26-year-old righty out of Decatur, Texas. Elder 6'2", 220 pounds, making his 10th start of the season. He's 2-3 with a .456 ERA. And the last time we saw him was on June 1st, pitched into the 6th inning, gave up 3 runs, and ultimately took the loss versus the Red Sox. He misses low to Elliot Ramos at a 1-0 count. Ramos had a nice night last night, going 3 for 5. And he'll take a called strike, good sinker. If both of these starting pitchers are on today, it's going to be a very active day for the infielders. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner. Logan Webb for the Giants. Heavy sinker. Same for Bryce Elder. Elder a slider, a sinker, a fastball, and a change. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Ozzie backhands on the shortstop side. Jump throw. Bounces the throw. In time for the out. What a play by Ozzie Albies. Ranging to his right to the other side of second. Did a nice job just to get leather on it. Then the jump throw and bounce it over there accurately to Matt Olson. And as it stands, that's an out. The Giants don't want to review this. What a slick defensive play by Ozzie. A play so good, we're going to make that the truest defensive play in the game. Brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. Dazzling play. Flores takes a ball low. 1 ball and no strikes on Flores. 1-0 pitch. This low and in with a sinker. Well, for Bryce Elder, back into the rotation after the season-ending injury for A.J. Smith-Shawver. There's a called strike. By the way, A.J. Smith-Shawver scheduled for surgery on his torn UCL next week. That's the latest that we've heard from him. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. And Flores rips one foul on the left field line. Make it a 2-2 count on him. Prior to today, Bryce Elder had faced every other National League team. This is the last National League team for him to face in his career, so he's never pitched in this ballpark. 2-2 to Flores. Miss low, 3-2. So seeing the Giants and pitching in this very pitcher-friendly yard for the first time. And so far, his sinker has been sharp. 2 ground balls, and that's exactly what he's looking for. 3-2 to Flores. Punched out to short. To his left, Allen has it on 1 bounce, flings it over to first base, and down they go 1, 2, 3. And as we expected, lots of ground balls out of the gate for both Webb and Elder. We played 1 inning. We go to the top of the second. No score.
When you open a Corona, you hear the sounds of wherever you are a little differently. A little more Corona.
Thy ticket, Lady Jennifer of Coolidge.
Well, many thanks, good sir. Here'th my Discover card.
They accept Discover at Renaissance fairs?
Yeah, they do here. Discover is accepted at the places I love to shop. Getteth with the times.
With the times? You're playing the lute.
Yeah, and it sounds pretty good, right?
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with Firex frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
Spectrum Business keeps real businesses, like Rise Bakery, connected.
As a business owner, my Spectrum services help simplify my day. Everything we do is easier knowing that we've got a reliable connection. And it helps our business just run really smoothly. Even though our techniques are very ancient, we rely just as heavily on technology. Spectrum allows my business to go from surviving to thriving.
Keep your business running smoothly with Spectrum Internet, starting at $40 a month. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
No score into the top of the second inning. Ben Ingram here with you at Oracle Park in San Francisco. It'll be Olson, Ozuna, and Harris for the Braves in the top of the second, facing Logan Webb
First pitch on the way to Olson, fouled back into the screen. This is the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning, and if the Braves steal a base this inning, our contestant Briggs Turner will win $300 in free Marathon gas cards. Tell you how you can be our contestant for the next ball game after the 0-1 pitch. Olson swings and misses at a high cutter. Yeah, you can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge by visiting Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. And best of luck to Briggs Turner, our contestant, here in the second inning today for the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. Braves went down 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Matt Olson looking to reach base. Pitch on the way to him, misses high. For Olson, he gave the Braves a charge late in the game last night. Blasted a 2-run home run over the right field wall. It was his 13th homer of the year. Tie the game at 4 at that time. 1-2 is high, 2-2. And for Olson, mentioned that that's his 13th home run of the season. It took him to July 7th last year to reach that many home runs. 2-2. Check swing. They appeal. That's outside. Didn't go. So when you look at it like that, he's about a month ahead of last year's home run pace. Really good pace for Olson. Here's the 3-2 pitch. A pitch on the way. And Olson takes a called third strike. Sweeper got him looking. For Webb, his second strikeout of the game. That'll bring Marcell Ozuna to the plate. Telling you about Logan Webb, of course, he pitches in the National League West, but the Braves have seen him a lot over the course of his career. In fact, this is his 9th career start versus Atlanta. And he's 4-1 with a 2.55 ERA versus the Braves. That one loss was in 2023. Check swing, and Ozuna committed on the sweeper. He's down 0-1. Right-hander Webb brings the 0-1. And a strike on the outside corner with a sinker. Webb in high school, obviously a standout pitcher, but he was also a stud quarterback on the gridiron. He was a 3-year starter at quarterback in high school, throwing for 47 touchdowns at over 3,800 yards. 0-2, a whiff and a miss by Ozuna. Got him on a sweeper. And back-to-back strikeouts for Webb. 2 down. That'll put the bat in the hands of Michael Harris. So while Webb was a standout on the football field, it was baseball that was his path, and the Giants drafted him in the 4th round of the 2014 draft out of Rockland High School, and he signed with the Giants over his commitment to play collegiately at Cal Poly. Michael Harris takes a called strike. Couple of hits in the game last night for Michael Harris, bumped him up in the order. He's batting 6th, and he sends one foul on the left field line. Harris, one of the few Braves that has had success versus Webb. In fact, he's 6 for 11 versus Webb. And looking for more of that right here, but an 0-2 pitch. Missed high, climbed the ladder with a fastball, 1-2. Michael on the season batting .236 to go along with his 3 home runs. 1-2. Missed high, good eye, laid off a cutter. Webb at 26 pitches. And it's 2-2. And Harris with a ground ball to second. Hit it hard, but directly to Tyler Fitzgerald. And from the first cut of the grass in right field, he's up with it, throwing over to first base for the out. 6 up and 6 down by Logan Webb. We go to the bottom of the second inning, no score.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with Firex frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
Spectrum Business keeps real businesses, like Rise Bakery, connected.
As a business owner, my Spectrum services help simplify my day. Everything we do is easier knowing that we've got a reliable connection. And it helps our business just run really smoothly. Even though our techniques are very ancient, we rely just as heavily on technology. Spectrum allows my business to go from surviving to thriving.
Keep your business running smoothly with Spectrum Internet, starting at $40 a month. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating.
Keep celebrating when you bundle and save with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer, availability, and eligibility.
App now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Middle 3 up for the Giants here in the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Chapman, Smith, and Adames versus Elder. We're currently scoreless. First pitch on the way from Elder, and there's a called strike. I know what you're thinking by now. You're wondering, is Ingram solo today? And indeed I am. It's just you and me today. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Chapman. Ball a little bit low. Of course, I have Jay Chad with me as always, our producer-engineer. Darren will be back tomorrow as Darren is attending a wedding today, so missing today's action. 1-1 pitch. Just missed away with a slider. And 2-1 on Chapman. But yeah, solo broadcast today. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Low and inside. Hopefully Darren and his lovely wife Liz have a great time at the wedding today. We'll catch up with Darren again tomorrow. But in the meantime, it's you and me on a 9-inning vacation. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Chapman swings and misses. Good sinker. Make it a 3-2 count. Chapman 1 for 4 last night. His one hit was a double. Always a tough hitter. There's the 3-2 on the way from Elder. And he got him looking right at the top of the zone, a perfect sinker. That's a beautiful pitch by Bryce. These batters, of course, focusing down with all those low sinkers he's been dotting the zone with, and then goes right to the top of the zone with a sinker at 93, and he turned Chapman into a statue. First strikeout of the game for Bryce Elder, 1 down. Only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce, that's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. There's a called strike on Dominic Smith. Smith 0 for 1 last night, but he made it count. Had 2 sac flies and 2 RBIs. 0-1, line into left field. That'll lay down for a base hit. And Smith has a base hit here versus Elder. A 1-out single. That'll put the bat in the hands of Willie Adames. So Bryce Elder will go to the stretch for the first time of the game. Braves hoping that Bryce can go deep into this one. He's gone 6 innings in 5 of his 9 starts this year. And the Braves have gone 4-5 in his starts this season. Pitch on the way to Adames. And he starts him off with a good sinker for a called strike. Elder, an all-star 2 years ago. It was in 2023. 4th year in the big leagues for Elder. 0-1 misses low. And the count 1-1. This is Bryce's 60th start in his career. And altogether his 61st Major League appearance. Keeping an eye on Dominic Smith. He's got a lead over there at first base. There's a pop-up on the infield. Fighting the California sunshine. Olsen and Albies. And Albies has got it. Boy, he saved the day. Matt never saw it. He was battling the sunshine, and Olsen was looking up, then looking at Ozzie, pointing at Ozzie, saying, you got it, you got it. And Ozzie had to go hard to his left into shallow right field and make a basket catch for the second out. Good thing Ozzie was there, because Matt lost it in the sun. No score, bottom of the second. Here's Matt Yastrzemski. Left-handed hitter facing the righty Elder. Pickoff over to first base. Back in standing Smith. Dominic Smith has not attempted a steal this season, but pretty good wheels over there at first base. Pitch to Yastrzemski. He missed outside with a sinker. Yeah, bright sunshine today. Not a cloud as far as the eye can see. multiple sailboats sailing by out there in McCovey Cove and off in the distance in the bay. What a day to be on the water. There's a ball low. What a day to be at the ballpark. And a big crowd today. Last night they announced 39,152. And I'd imagine we would surpass that today. Outfield bleachers are slammed. 2-0 pitch. Ground ball out to first and foul. Out on the other side of the bag. Passing right by Mark Hallberg, their first base coach. Matt Williams, who had a brilliant playing career as their third base coach. No score here at Oracle Park. Braves and the Giants in the second game of the series. Yastrzemski 0 for 2 last night. 2-1 pitch. Fouled back into the screen. If Yastrzemski reaches, then Patrick Bailey would come to the plate. But Elder trying to get his man right here. 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good slider. And he strikes out Yastrzemski and bookends the second inning with strikeouts. No harm done that inning. We go to the top of the third inning. No score in San Francisco.
Braves fans, you know the power of a strong arm on the mound, in the field, and especially after...
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with Firex frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Amazon has everything for every kind of Father's Day. Whether that's a waffle maker for his beloved breakfast in bed.
Come to Papa.
Or new pickleball paddles for some friendly father-son competition.
Come to Papa. Yeah!
Or gifts like a steel shaker for his signature Dad Hatton cocktail.
Come to Papa.
From cookware to sports gear, shop everything for Father's Day on Amazon.
You don't want vacation to end, but with Amex Platinum, you earn 5 times membership rewards points on prepaid hotels and more booked through AmexTravel.com. So you're already planning the next one. Book your room with fine hotels and resorts through Amex Travel and get an upgrade when available, plus guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout. So you have time to check out the pool before flying off to what's next. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/with Amex CST 1022318.
Crack Logan Webb. He's gone 6 up and 6 down with 3 strikeouts. Ozzie Albies takes the ball high. Ozzie's already turned in a really good ball game defensively. He's made a couple of really slick plays. One that really stands out, the ground ball by Elliot Ramos. Albies a check swing. It's a called strike and a sinker up and in. And the count 1-1. And now Ozzie, who was 0 for 4 last night, trying to find a way to contribute with his bat. Here's the 1-1 from Logan Webb. And he missed outside with a sweeper. Logan Webb, once an all-star in his career, 7 years in the big leagues for this right-hander out of Rockland, California. 2-1, Looper in the left field. That'll find a place to drop in for a base hit. And Ozzie Albies has a leadoff single. First knock of the day for the Braves. Did a really nice job going the opposite way. And that's definitely the right idea versus Webb. We talked about the arsenal for Webb. Lots of sinkers. He's got a really good sweeper and a changeup. And chatting with some of the Giants broadcasters and going by what we've seen in the few times we've seen Webb in his career, typically the approach of going the opposite way is the one that has the most success against him. And that's what Ozzie was able to accomplish right there. There's a called strike on Verdugo. Webb, not a guy very easy to just roll up your sleeves and mash against. There's the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, fouled off by Verdugo. So a lot of times if you're swinging with everything that you've got and trying to take him deep is not going to work out. But more times than not, if you choke, poke, and hope, a lot of times it'll bloop in. And that's what happened for Ozzie Albies on that liner into left field. On 0-2 count on Alex Verdugo, and the pitch on the way. Low and outside, 1-2. Want to remind you that Xfinity knows live baseball is better with less freezing at the plate. And that's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming with ultra-low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. No score in the top of the third. Albies lead at first, 1-2 to Verdugo. He reaches and misses at a changeup for strike 3. Pretty nasty change by Webb. That tailed away from Verdugo. It looked like it might hit the outside corner. And then just spun off the plate and out of the zone. And by then it was too late for Verdugo to stop his bat. That combination of sinker and change so devastating. Nick Allen shows bunt, pulls back, takes a ball. Webb has been top 10 in Cy Young voting each of the last 2 years, including the runner-up to Blake Snell in 2023. And folks around here would tell you he should have won the award that year. And folks back in Atlanta would tell you Spencer Strider should have won it. 1-0 pitch. Allen takes a strike. Count even at 1. Nick Allen, a California boy from San Diego. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He shows bunt and gets this one down but foul. That rolls to the backstop, 1-2. Braves have multiple Californians on the roster, but I tell you what, things have not been good lately when the Braves come out west. California so many times a destination for folks on vacation. It's not been a vacation for the Braves. Pick off over to first base and back with the dive, Ozzie Albies. With last night's loss, the Braves remain winless in the state of California this season, as they are now 0-8 in California this year. They've seen the Padres, the Dodgers, and the Giants this season. 1-2 smacked into center to base it out of Nick Allen. Around second, heading for third now, Ozzie Albies. Here's the throw out of Johnson out of center, way off the mark. Great hustle out of Ozzie Albies. Read it perfectly. And he's able to go first to third on the base hit by Nick Allen. They have set the table for Ronald Acuna. That one's so easy to read for Ozzie Albies. All the action's right out there in front of him. He's running from first to second, and that landed in center field. And he knew exactly where that was going, had a good read, never hesitated at second, and a head first slide into third. Now the Braves have the chance to put a run on the scoreboard right here. First pitch to Acuna. He swings and fouls back a sweeper. He's down 0-1. Boy, go back to last year. The Braves have lost their last 10 games playing on California soil. Today would be a good day to break all that up, wouldn't it? 0-1 to Acuna. There's a called strike right at the top of the zone with a good sinker. No score, top of the third, but that could change right here. Acuna waits, pitch on the way. Missed high. 1-2 on Acuna. Ronald on base twice last night with a single and a walk. And 0 for 1 in this one with a ground out. Correction, a strikeout. 1-2, check swing, they appeal, and he did go. Jensen Visconti, the first base umpire, had the decision on his hands, and he says that Ronald committed. Second time that Ronald has struck out in the game. It's now in the hands of Drake Baldwin, the rookie catcher, climbing in. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to third. Watching the replay of that check swing, that was indeed the right call. Runners at the corners, 2 down. Baldwin swings and fouls one off. Baldwin this season hitting .308 with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. 4 for 13 with a homer and 6 RBIs. 0-1. Boy, that's a generous call there. Change up away. That Gabe Morales says is strike 2. Drake thought it was ball 1. So now it's 0-2 on Drake Baldwin. Allen at first, Albies at third. Pickoff over to first base, and Allen back in with a dive. Trying to cash in on these 2 base hits from guys batting towards the bottom of the order. Webb set right at the belt. 0-2. Low and in, it rolls past the catcher Bailey, but only by about 4 or 5 feet. And he pounces on it before the runners can take off. And you got to remember, Bailey's a Gold Glover back there. So you really think twice before you take off against him. The 1-2. In the dirt, good take, laid off a changeup down, count level, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Already 5 strikeouts in the game for Logan Webb. Need some contact, need to find a hole somewhere. Try to get on the board here in the top of the third. 2-2 pitch. He swings and fouls it back. Nice job making contact with that changeup. That pitch just comes to the plate and dies of exhaustion as it gets there. And it has those hitters out on the front foot just lunging for it. Runners take their leads in the corners. 2-2. High and away. So the count runs full. Now Allen will get a head start at first base. And if Baldwin can plug a gap, you like their chances to score a couple of runs. Crowd rallying behind their right-hander Logan Webb. There goes Allen, 3-2. Swung on and missed. Went lunging for that changeup that's so tough. And that strikeout ends the top of the third. So a couple of singles for the Braves. Nothing beyond that. We go to the bottom of the third inning. No score.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with 5X frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners. Can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854 or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Play at 7. Join me for the new Buck Belue Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7. Home of the Braves.
No score to the bottom of the third inning. For the Giants, it'll be Bailey, Fitzgerald, and Johnson due up. Time called. Ball got loose out there in the bullpen. Folks, you need all the energy you can get for game day. And in Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget. We're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference so you can save more energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. Patrick Bailey takes a ball low. Bailey 0 for 4 last night. Bailey, 26 years old, from Greensboro, North Carolina. He'll take a ball low. 2 balls, no strikes. Bailey originally drafted by the Twins out of high school, but didn't sign. 2-0 pitches fouled back. 2 balls and a strike. Bailey instead played 3 seasons at NC State. Was the ACC Freshman of the Year. And a first-round pick of the Giants, taken 13th overall in 2020. 2-1 and a high fly ball to right center field. Acuna and Harris in the vicinity. This will be Harris's ball in deep center. One down here in the inning after the fly out to center field. Bad in the hands of Tyler Fitzgerald. This Giants team managed by Bob Melvin. 63 years old. He's from Atherton, California. That's a little bit less than 40 miles from here. Played his college ball at UC Berkeley and had a 10-year career as a player. He played for 7-8 different teams, including the Giants. First pitch to Fitzgerald is a ball. Altogether, Melvin played for 7 teams in the big leagues. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball out to third and foul. But Melvin, former catcher, became a manager of the Giants, the 5th team he has managed in the big leagues. Mariners, Diamondbacks, A's, Padres, and the Giants. 1-1, bunted foul. That was bunted straight down to the box and a 1-2 count on Fitzgerald. In fact, Melvin managed the A's for 11 years, and he managed Matt Olson and Sean Murphy when they were in Oakland. And he was named National League Manager of the Year in 2007 with Arizona and AL Manager of the Year in 12 and 18 with Oakland. 1-2 pitch and a lunge and a miss and a slider for strike 3. 2 down in the inning. Third strikeout out of Bryce Elder. Back to the top of the order to Derek Johnson. You hear me say that, you might say, well, how many managers have ever won Manager of the Year in both leagues? And Melvin is actually one of 8 managers to win Manager of the Year in each league. And it's a who's who of some of the greatest names ever to manage in the big leagues. Showing bunt, pulling back Daniel Johnson. La Russa, Cox, Showalter, Leland, Piniella, Madden, Davey Johnson, and Bob Melvin. Pretty good list. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss by Johnson, 1-1. No score, bottom of the third. 1-1, ground ball right over the bag at third, and he sneaks one down the line, a fair ball. Digging for second base, Johnson. He can fly, and he's into second base easily. I mean, that was just squirted off the bat, kicked up chalk right behind the bag at third. And all he needs to do is put the ball in play, and he can take off. Riley was off the line and in, and there's nothing he could do about it. So it's a 2-out double for Daniel Johnson. Here's Elliot Ramos. Bryce Elder trying to keep it scoreless. Chopper out to short. Gloving Allen. Fires over to first base. There's out number 3. Nice job by Bryce Elder. Got the ground ball he was looking for. And 3 zeros up on the board for his line. We go to the top of the 4th inning.
Pro Paint Days are back at Lowe's, and My Lowe's Pro Rewards members can save even more with limited time deals. Right now, buy one, get one half off select HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams primer and ceiling paint. Plus, get free same-day delivery to your job site when you order by 2 p.m. Offer valid through 6/13, delivery by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Additional terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with 5X frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating.
Keep celebrating when you bundle and save with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Hope you're having a great Saturday, and thanks so much for spending some time with us on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network this afternoon. It's a scoreless game into the top of the fourth. Bryce Elder and the Braves versus Logan Webb and the Giants. And the second game of this series here at Oracle Park in San Francisco. What a beautiful day. Austin Riley digging in. He'll take a called strike. Northside Hospital for a healthier future together. Look to Northside. Riley's 0 for 1 with a ground out to third. 0-1 from Webb. He cuts it loose and missed the sweeper. No balls and 2 strikes on Riley. Breeze out towards center field. And the 0-2. Riley fouls one back. Multiple sailboats floating by, but one really big one out there with a big Coors Light logo on the sails. Well, they got it made out there. Here's the 0-2 pitch on the way to Austin Riley. Webb out of the windup, looking into his backstop, Patrick Bailey. Righty brings it, and a called third strike. Sinker froze Riley. Already 7 strikeouts for Logan Webb in the game. And he's been in a rocking chair early in this game. That brings Matt Olson to the plate. Olson takes a ball high. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout himself. The season high for strikeouts this year for Webb is 12. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Let him is high and outside. He had 12 strikeouts against the Angels on April the 18th. And 3 times this season he's had a double-digit strikeout performance. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a called strike. Cutter on the outside corner. Also struck out 10 versus the Reds and 10 versus the Tigers. And already 7 in this game. 2-1 to Olsen. Sent foul into the seats down the left field line. Webb gets a brand new pearl from home plate umpire Gabe Morales. Rubs it up. Ready with a 2-2. Righty brings it. And Olsen takes a called third strike. Change up low and away, and Olsen is furious. He turns his back on the umpire, Gabe Morales, and barks loudly. Well, that call has been there all day. Doesn't look like a strike, but Olsen, Ozuna, and others could tell you about that call as Gabe Morales has been ringing them up on that pitch away. And it's been that changeup. It has tailing action to the left-handed batters. Here's Ozuna, and he takes, you guessed it, a called strike. 60 pitches for Webb, 40 strikes. I mean, he's pounding the zone, and he's doing it with everything that he has in his arsenal. 0-1 pitch. Missed outside with a sinker. One pitch. And a called strike. We gave you the numbers on Webb in the first inning. 2.55 ERA this season. Very good. But it's even tougher in this ballpark. He has a 1.12 ERA at home this year. 1-2 pitch. And he just missed away with a sinker. Good eye by Ozuna. 2-2. On top of that, Webb has allowed just 1 home run at home all year. That's in 44 innings pitched. 2-2. Got him looking. A sinker down to the outside corner. Ozuna argues his case, saying that's not a strike. You're missing that. And another call outside the zone that goes against the Braves. Webb strikes out the side. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. No score.
From Joyful. For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with 5X frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
Here's what the car insurance companies may think they know after a car crash. They know you probably don't know what your claim is worth, or how to calculate pain and suffering, lost wages and future earnings, current and future medical expenses, or diminished value to your car. But guess what? We do. And if we don't win your case, you owe us nothing. For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Thy ticket, Lady Jennifer of Coolidge.
Well, many thanks, good sir. Here'th my Discover card.
They accept Discover at Renaissance fairs?
Yeah, they do here. Discover's accepted at the places I love to shop. Getteth with the times.
With the times? You're playing the lute.
Yeah, and it sounds pretty good, right?
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating. Keep celebrating when you bundle and save with the State Farm personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may...
Listen to me, Chris Domino, and Nick Cellini weekdays from 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan.
No score, bottom of the fourth inning. By the way, folks, that discussion between Ozuna and Gabe Morales went on for some time. Here's Wilmer Flores at a ground ball to third and foul. I don't know, one count on Flores. And Ozuna was very calm and continued to chat with Gabe Morales and eventually went back to the dugout. But Freddie Gonzalez joined in, and then Brian Stintker came out. I think they all realized, okay, this is just a very calm conversation that continues to go on. Boy, there's a funny swing and a good slider from Elder, 0-2. And eventually, Ozuna went back to the dugout, but he and Gabe Morales had a very lengthy discussion. 0-2 pitch, low it outside. And watching the replay of that pitch where Ozuna was called out for his third strike, it never had the plate. Wrapped around the outside corner, never touched the plate. 1-2 fouled off. 9 strikeouts for Logan Webb, their pitcher. Bryce Elder, meanwhile, has 3. And one more note on Gabe Morales before we move on. He's known for being a very pitcher-friendly umpire. There's a ball low. So he always has a big zone, and calls that are on the corners or sometimes a ball width off the plate go the pitcher's way. And that has certainly been the case in this game. 2-2 on Flores. Right-hander Elder kicks and fires. And a ground ball weakly to third and foul. By the way, it's the Tidal Wave Auto Spa inning. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is making Braves country clean car country all season long. And if the Braves pitch a scoreless fourth inning tonight, Tidal Wave will offer half off the Best Wash membership tomorrow. 2-2, launched, deep left field. Out towards the wall, flying back, and that is gone. A majestic shot over the left field wall by Wilmer Flores. His 12th home run of the season. And the Giants break the wrapper on this one. It's 1-0 San Francisco. So needless to say, no discount on your car wash tomorrow. That home run by Flores, first run of the game. Here's Matt Chapman. Chapman with a bouncer to second. Taken on a series of hops by Ozzie in shallow right center. Guns to Matt Olson and one away. So a solo homer by Wilmer Flores. And now it's Dominic Smith to the plate. Before he digs in, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
1-0 Giants on the homer by Wilmer Flores. Dominic Smith takes a ball outside. One-0 from Elder. Softly tapped and foul. It bounces back behind Drake Baldwin. Homer by Flores came off his bat at 99 miles an hour. It traveled 361 feet. 1-1 to Smith. He goes after a changeup, caught nothing but the breeze. The 1-2 on the Giants' first baseman. Smith requested time. It was granted by Gabe Morales. Now Elder ready. 1-2 pitch. And he gets a swing and a miss at a sinker for strike 3. Fourth strikeout for Bryce Elder. Now the man with the purple shoes will dig in. Willie Adames, the Giants shortstop, wearing purple cleats. Adames from the Dominican Republic. He spent some time with the Rays and the Brewers and now the Giants. Takes ball 0 in. In fact, he's in the first year of a 7-year contract. Giants signed him back in December. 7 years, $182 million. 1-0 fouled off, 1-1. Interesting story on Willie Adames. Back in Barry Larkin's playing career, of course, you remember the Hall of Fame shortstop Barry Larkin. He loved to box. In fact, it's a hobby that he picked up that not only kept him in shape, but he liked the way it helped him with his defensive agility. There's a chase and a miss, 1-2 on Adames. Well, Adames approached Barry Larkin and asked him to train him. And over the course of a few off seasons, Barry Larkin taught Willie Adames how to box. And that's really helped Willie with his playing career. 1-2, and he just missed outside. Braves are walking off the field. But the key, Larkin says, is being rotational with the lower half while staying linear with the upper half. And that's why boxing has helped out Willie Adames. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Well, he punches and misses there. And Elder strikes him out with a really good sinker, and that ends the bottom of the 4th inning. But a home run by Wilmer Flores puts the Giants on.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with Firex frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears.
Tampa. Guys, by now you've heard me talk about Collars & Co., makers of the dress collar polo. They've already sold over 1 million of these amazing shirts. Well, Collars & Co. just came out with the new Maverick Performance Blazer. This blazer is sharp and wrinkle resistant, so you can travel anywhere with it. Just throw it in your bag and it will remain wrinkle-free. It even comes with security zip pockets, a sunglasses loop, and an optional pocket square. So visit collarsandco.com and use code TIKI for 20% off at collarsandco.com.
A scorcher of a day is the perfect time to invite some friends over, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and catch the NHL Finals. Because cross-checks on ice deserve exhilarating refreshment served ice-cold.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
Is 680 The Fan.
1-0 Giants into the top of the 5th inning. I'll tell you what, folks, we have to go to our commercial breaks to pay the bills, of course, but if we could have kept things right here in between innings, I would have kept things here with you. Here's the pitch on the way to Michael Harris, and Michael takes a ball outside. If you were in the stadium watching this game, what you would have seen in between innings was Brian Snitker come out and really get into Gabe Morales, the home plate umpire. 1-0 pitch sent foul. And that all stems from the at-bat that Willie Adames had versus Bryce Elder. Bryce Elder threw a 2-strike pitch, thought he hit the outside corner, and it looked like the Braves were starting to walk off the field thinking it was going to be strike 3. It wasn't. 1-1 pitch, and Harris hits one high in the air. Deep right field. Going back now, Johnson. He's at the wall. That is out of the ballpark. Annihilated by Michael Harris. Almost the deepest part of the ballpark, just to the left of the 415 marker, and the game is tied on the 4th home run of the season for Michael Harris. And he continues to put up good numbers versus Logan Webb. What a shot. That was a belt-high sinker, and Michael got the wood to it and shot it out of here. Here's Ozzie Albies. And there's a ball outside. 1 ball and no strikes on Ozzie. So the homer by Harris ties the game. More to report on what I was telling you about with the Gabe Morales. Ozzie hits one a mile high to right field. Yastrzemski over to his right, camping out. He's under it, and he makes the catch. So much happening, I didn't even get to finish the report of what happened in between innings. Brian Snitker argued with Gabe Morales and was crowing like a rooster on that missed call by Gabe Morales. Came out to argue, and he was ejected from the game. So Brian Snitker ejected in between innings for arguing balls and strikes, and you can't blame him when you see the location of the pitch. That was called a ball for Elder, and then compared to some of these pitches that Webb has been getting. There's a called strike on Alex Verdugo. Oh, 1 pitch. Hard hit ball out to short. Backhanded by Adames. Throws over. Bounces the throw twice in time to get Verdugo. Impressive play out of Willie Adames. He made a really good play last night. And this one just as good, as that was to his right. So 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. So 2 outs for Nick Allen. Allen hits a comebacker, and it's somehow caught by Logan Webb. I don't think he even knew he had it in his glove. He just caught a lightning bolt off the bat of Nick Allen, and look what I found. Boy, it's really going well for him. Fortunately, the Braves get a home run from Michael Harris. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, tied at 1.
Thy ticket, Lady Jennifer of Coolidge.
Well, many thanks, good sir. Here'th my Discover card.
They accept Discover at Renaissance fairs?
Yeah, they do here. Discover is accepted at the places I love to shop. Getteth with the times.
With the times? You're playing the lute.
Yeah, and it sounds pretty good, right?
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it? We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or...
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with 5X frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by...
And a Brave today, and your chance to win a pair of Brave tickets every weekday morning in the locker room during the 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
First pitch to Yastrzemski, bunted, Elders on it, throws to first base, bang, bang, and they got him. Boy, action right out of the gate, right out of the commercial break, huh? So 1-1 game in the bottom of the 5th inning. 7, 8, 9 due up here in the bottom of the 5th for the Giants. On that first pitch, Yastrzemski tried to shock Elder. But well played by Bryce Elder. 1 down on the bunt attempt. That homer that Michael Harris hit at the top of the inning, the first of the game for the Braves. That's going to save you big come Monday at Tire Discounters. Patrick Bailey takes a called strike. You'll save at least $75 on a set of select tires at Tire Discounters on Monday, plus a free oil change and a free alignment with that deal. 0-1 pitch, called strike. Stay tuned for the Hyundai Postgame show to see how much you'll save Monday at Tire Discounters. Visit tirediscounters.com/Braves to learn more. We're tied at 1. Brian Snitker has been ejected from the game for arguing balls and strikes with Gabe Morales, and man, did he really have a case. Fortunately, Elder was able to get that strikeout of Adames. Had to use 4 strikes to do it, though. There's a ball high. Adames is at the plate at the bottom of the 4th inning. Elder looked like he hit the corner with 2 strikes, didn't get the call. That's after Logan Webb's been getting that call all day. That'll be swung on a miss on the slider by Bailey. He strikes out. And 2 down here in the 5th inning. And rightfully so, Snit coming out advocating for his pitcher who was getting squeezed while Logan Webb was getting pitches a good ball width off the plate called for a strike. And all you want is consistency. And then right after that, Michael Harris answered with a homer. So both teams with a solo homer. Wilmer Flores hit one for the Giants. Fitzgerald with a ground ball to short, ranging left and gloving Allen. Nice pick. Throws over to first base. And that will end the bottom of the fifth inning. That's a great inning out of Bryce Elder. A very swift 1, 2, 3, fifth. We go to the top of the sixth inning, tied at 1.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Guys, by now you've heard me talk about Collars & Co., makers of the dress collar polo. They've already sold over 1 million of these amazing shirts. Well, Collars & Co. just came out with the new Maverick Performance Blazer. This blazer is sharp and wrinkle-resistant, so you can travel anywhere with it. Just throw it in your bag and it will remain wrinkle-free. It even comes with security zip pockets, a sunglasses loop, and an optional pocket square. So visit collarsandco.com and use code TIKI for 20% off at collarsandco.com.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way. Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
Craftsman Days are here at Lowe's with big savings on the tools you need. Right now, get a free select tool when you buy the Craftsman V20 2-pack battery kit. Whether it's the backyard, the bathroom, or beyond, Craftsman has the tools to help you power through and get the project done right. Because DIYing is unpredictable, but your tools shouldn't be. Shop Craftsman at Lowe's today. Valid through 6/18 while supplies last. Selection varies.
The sixth inning. Folks, did you know the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves, made with peppers, vinegar, and salt, the perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste better? That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Ronald Acuna leads it off with a Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. Takes a healthy cut and a miss at a first pitch sweeper, and he's down 0-1. Ronald trying to solve Logan Webb. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. 0-1 to Acuna. And Ronald pops one up towards foul territory. That'll land amongst the faithful here and become a souvenir. If the Braves hit a home run this inning, our contestant Stan Smith from Gainesville, Georgia, will win $1,150. And if you'd like to enter for your chance to win at least $1,000 from the Georgia Lottery, visit 680thefan.com/GA Lottery. Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day. All outside. Acuna laying off a sweeper. And a 1-2 count on the Braves leadoff man. 1-2. Missed inside. Threw that changeup for the inside corner and just darted off the plate. That changeup, such a nasty pitch from Webb. Cutting in on the righties and falling away from the lefties. 2-2, missed away with a sinker. The 3-2. And Acuna smacks one into left field. A base hit. Turning around that changeup. That time able to stay on it and pulled it through the left side. There's a leadoff single. And brings Drake Baldwin up to the plate. Mentioned that Michael Harris took Logan Webb deep last inning. That's only the second home run given up at home all year for Webb. And that's in a little over 45 innings pitched here in his home ballpark. And the Braves hoping for some more thunder right here. Drake Baldwin lines one deep but foul into the seats down the left field line. Baldwin 0 for 2. 0-1 pitch, a little bit low and outside. Should not come as a surprise to anyone for either of these fan bases that they're involved in a tight ball game. These two teams have played in so many one-run games this year. There's the 1-1. Line shot through the left side. That time he got a cutter and barreled it into left field. And back-to-back singles for the Braves from Acuna and Baldwin. They got something brewing here in the 6th inning. Yeah, the Giants and Braves have played more one-run games than any other two teams in Major League Baseball. And the Braves doing the best they can to get back into the win column and snap this 5-game losing skid and put away this 13-game stretch where they dropped 10 of their last 13. Austin Riley receives a strike. Sinker up and in right there on the edge of the plate. Riley's got the average at 270, 11 home runs. Oh, one ground ball foul down the right field line. Home plate umpire Gabe Morales gets some new baseballs from the Giants dugout. Good wheels out there in Baldwin. Elite wheels out there in Acuna. And no one out for Austin Riley. Austin 1 for 7 in the series. 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. 0-2 pitch. Laid off the sweeper away. Riley awaits. Steadies the bat. 1-2. Good swing. Baldwin straight back into the screen. They've got Webb's pitch count up to 85 as he continues to work here in the 6th inning. He has 9 strikeouts in the game. And with one more, that'd be a double-digit strikeout total for the 4th time this season. 1-2. Ground ball left side through the hole. Acuna gets a stop sign at third base. That'll load the bases. 3 straight hits, and Riley clapping his hands at first base. That was a great approach. Great at bat out of Riley. Able to pull it through the left side, and that'll load the bases now for Matt Olson. Well, last night, Olson's clout in the 7th inning tied the game. Now a base hit would give the Braves the lead. And if they can take the lead, it would be their first lead in this series. Currently tied at 1. Pitch on the way to Olson, and he'll lift one foul into the seats down the left field line. Matt, a career .290 hitter with the bases loaded. He's belted 8 grand slams in his life. And they had the bases loaded and no one out here in the top of the 6th inning. 0-1 pitch, missed high with a fastball. Enormous moment for Olson and the Braves right here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High ball 2. Hopefully this moment right here is the one that we are looking back on at the end of the game and saying that's where the game turned. 2-1. Olson sends one foul into the seats down the left field line. Sean Jelly, a right-hander, is now tossing in the Giants bullpen. So Webb was cruising right along, but all of a sudden here in the 6th inning, 3 straight singles and a Brave at every base. They've got him surrounded. 2-2, and Olson pops one up. Shallow left, going back Adames, coming in Ramos, both with their sunglasses glistening. And the catch is made by the shortstop Adames. One down here in the 6th inning. The now's in the hands of Ozuna. And of course for Ozuna, he was thoroughly frustrated that last trip to the plate. Was called out on strikes. And now he'll climb in with an opportunity to give the Braves the lead. Righty-righty matchup. Ozuna 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in the game. First pitch high and away. Missed with a sinker. Riley at first, Baldwin at second, Acuna at third, pitch on the way, cuts it loose, and missed a sweeper. That was spinning away from the big, powerful right-handed hitter. One, a called strike. Well, Ozuna's had great success in his career with the bases loaded, .367 average and 7 grand slams. But a 1-2 count on Ozuna. For Webb, this will be his 95th pitch of the game. Here it comes. That'll be fouled off. Went after the low sweeper and fouled it back into the screen. Ozuna taking his time. Digs back in, that front foot up on its tiptoe, and he's got all his weight loaded on his back foot. Steadies the bat as he stares down Webb. 1-2. Swinging a ground ball. Left side charging Chapman. Gloves. Goes to second. They get one. Over to first base. Safe. And the run comes across. Ozuna stays out of the double play. Acuna scores. And for the first time of the series, the Braves have the lead. It was weakly hit to third, and Chapman, as good as they come defensively in the big leagues at third base, went to second. Fitzgerald did his best to turn that over. And it was too late at first base. Good hustle out of Ozuna. So Marcel with the RBI, his 28th of the year. Acuna scores, and here comes Michael Harris, who took Webb deep just an inning ago. First pitch. Strike. First pitch sweeper to Harris. Michael Harris, the 6th Brave to the plate here in the top of the 6th inning, as this is the 3rd trip to the order for the Braves versus Webb. 0-1. Sent foul up into the 3rd deck. Oh, 2 on Harris. The 0-2. Check swing. They appeal. And Andy Fletcher says he didn't go. The ball that Harris got out of here went 423 feet, came off his bat at 109 miles an hour. That was last inning. Now a chance to drive in a run here. 1-2. And he swings and misses at a high fastball, and that ends the top of the 6th inning. But the Braves take the lead on the fielder's choice RBI by Ozuna. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 Braves.
Have you ever wondered if there was something special?
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with Firex frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, you name it, we've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Guys, by now you've heard me talk about Collars & Co., makers of the dress collar polo. They've already sold over 1 million of these amazing shirts. Well, Collars & Co. just came out with the new Maverick Performance Blazer. This blazer is sharp and wrinkle resistant, so you can travel anywhere with it. Just throw it in your bag and it will remain wrinkle-free. It even comes with security zip pockets, a sunglasses loop, and an optional pocket square. So visit collarsandco.com and use code TIKI for 20% off at collarsandco.com.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating.
Keep celebrating when you bundle and save with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability.
Cellini and Domino weekdays from 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan.
Alongside our producer engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you from Oracle Park in San Francisco, where the Braves lead the Giants 2-1. Want to remind you that Napa is a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves. With America's largest network of parts and care, Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. Bryce Elder will be facing the top of the Giants order. That'll be Daniel Johnson, Elliot Ramos, and Wilmer Flores. Now, time called. Baldwin has an issue with his gear. It's his chest protector. And he's got to swap out one chest protector for another. So a bit of a delay as he puts on the new chest protector, and then Elder will get a chance to warm up. Final game of this series will be tomorrow. That'll also be a day game, 4:05 Eastern with the first pitch. Spencer Strider versus Landon Roop. Strider, of course, the right-hander. Roop also a right-hander. And hopefully that'll be a rubber game of this series. Braves would have to win this game to force tomorrow's game to be the rubber game of the three. But still some work to do in this one. So a 2-1 lead for the Braves into the bottom of the 6th inning. This day in baseball history. Let's go to this day in 1999 for one of our own. It was this day in 1999 that the legendary John Smoltz collected his 2,000th career strikeout, went on to strike out 1,084 more. Here's Daniel Johnson, takes a ball low. And, of course, Smoltz finished with 3,084 strikeouts. And that was this day in 99. He had strikeout number 2,000. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Let him is high outside to Daniel Johnson. For Daniel Johnson, he's playing in center field today. First time in his big league career he's played center. 2-0 pitch, and he hits one way in the air to right field, but that's going to hook foul. And that lands just to the right of the foul pole. And a 2-1 count on Johnson. Johnson has played center field a lot in the minors this year. Well, the first time he's played center field in a big league game. 2-1, a called strike out of the bottom of the zone. Bryce Elder has 6 strikeouts in the game. He'd love number 7 right here. His 2-2 to the plate, and he fanned him. Used a slider. Beautiful pitch by Elder. Bryce has looked terrific today. He's at 68 pitches. We're only in the 6th inning. He's had 2 1-2-3 innings. He's given up 3 hits, a single by Smith, a double by Johnson, and a homer by Flores. And now he faces Elliot Ramos. Ramos gets a called strike. First pitch slider. Elliot Ramos, 25 years old. 0-1, sent foul. Ramos out of Puerto Rico. Oh, 2. Boy, it made him really look funny there. Went after a slider in the dirt, had him lunging for it, and he strikes out Ramos. Well, the sinker and the slider are definitely on their best behaviors today from Elder. Those 2 pitches have been really good. He has 8 strikeouts in the game. And now it's Flores, the only real man to solve Elder. Ball outside of Wilmer Flores. Elder had him down to 2 strikes in the 4th inning, but Flores hit one out of here. 1-0 pitch in the dirt. 2-0. Braves 2, Giants 1. As we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Two-0 pitch. And a swing and a chopper foul. The 8 strikeouts for Elder today has tied his season high. 2-2 fouled off, 2-2. He also had 8 strikeouts versus the Pirates on May 9th. The 2-2. Slowly rolled to third, charging and barehanding Riley. Fires on the run. Boy, nobody does it better. What a great play out of Riley. Excellent barehand pick on the corner there at the edge of the grass. And a good throw. And down they go 1-2-3. We go to the top of the 7th. 2-1 Braves.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with Firex frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at Best RenewablewindowsFlorida.com. Renewal by Anderson. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Guys, by now you've heard me talk about Collars & Co., makers of the dress collar polo. They've already sold over 1 million of these amazing shirts. Well, Collars & Co. just came out with the new Maverick Performance Blazer. This blazer is sharp and wrinkle resistant, so you can travel anywhere with it. Just throw it in your bag and it will remain wrinkle-free. It even comes with security zip pockets, a sunglasses loop, and an optional pocket square. So visit collarsandco.com and use code TIKI for 20% off at collarsandco.com.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating.
Keep celebrating when you bundle and save with the State Farm personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability.
We saw Miller last night. Miller's the only lefty they have in their bullpen. They've got some righties who are good against lefties, but he's the only lefty out of their pen. Big boy, 6'5", 270. He went to high school in Missouri, played his college ball at Stanford. And the first man he faces is Ozzie Albies. Pitch on the way to Ozzie. That'll miss low. For Miller, this is his 25th appearance. He's got a 1.35 ERA this year. He's been very good. Last night we saw him for 2/3 of an inning scoreless. Ozzie with a high fly ball to center. Battling the sun, Johnson looking up. Drifting right. Makes the catch. And one down here at the top of the 7th. With the lefty on the mound, the Braves will pinch hit for Alex Verdugo. Eli White will have his name called. Last night, Eli White pinch hit for Verdugo against Miller in the 10th inning. And Eli grounded out to third. Lefty Miller kicks and fires. White takes a called strike. Final line on Logan Webb. 6 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned. 6 hits allowed, including a solo home run to Michael Harris, no walks, and 10 strikeouts. 1 low and outside, 1-1. So Webb did his job, but very similar to what he's experienced this season, where he's put out a really good start and hasn't gotten a whole lot of run support. 1-1, good eye by Eli White, laying off the changeup on a 2-1 count. 2-1. Big swing and a miss there on a changeup. Sean Jelly back up and tossing for the second time in the Giants bullpen. Two to White. Missed outside, 3-2. Braves be delighted to get a walk here for Eli White. Just anything to get his speed on the base paths. It's a 2-1 Braves lead in the 7th. 3-2. And he swings and sends one foul up into the second deck. That rattles around. White on the season, batting .244. And a ground ball out to short. On the other end, Willie Adames has it. His throw to first base is true. 2 down. Coming up, it'll be the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by 13 Heroes, a premium line of spirits founded to honor the lives of the 13 service members killed in Afghanistan in 2021. Help turn tragedy into legacy by visiting 13heroes.com today. Nick Allen, the batter. Allen's been on once. He's hit the ball hard twice. There's a ball outside. He had a single back in the 3rd inning. And then he smashed a missile right back to Logan Webb. That was caught by Webb. There's a comebacker taken on one bounce by Miller. Underhand toss to the bag. And the Braves go down in order in the top of the 7th inning. We advance to the bottom of the inning. 2-1 Braves.
Hey, small business owners, it's Matt Chernoff here to tell you about First Liberty Building and Loan and the Frost family. Are you looking to buy a business or franchise? Build a new...
Amazon has everything for every kind of Father's Day. Whether that's a waffle maker for his beloved breakfast in bed Come to Papa.
Or new pickleball paddles for some friendly father-son competition.
Come to Papa. Yeah!
Or gifts like a steel shaker for his signature Dad Hatton cocktail.
Come to Papa.
From cookware to sports gear, shop everything for Father's Day on Amazon.
When you're with Amex Business Platinum, going the extra mile for your business pays off. With 5 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked through AmexTravel.com, you can earn more points to help grow your business. And with access to more than 1,400 lounges globally through the American Express Global Lounge Collection, including the Centurion Lounge,
Can I get you a refill?
you can stay fresh wherever your business travel takes you. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/AmexBusiness.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with Firex frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com.
All in a day's work with Yanmar, the tractor that works as hard as you do. Discover new possibilities at yanmartractor.com.
Don't miss Tom Glavine and his Hall of Fame insight every Monday afternoon at 3:30 during Chuck and Chernoff on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Well, stop me if you've heard this before. It's a close ball game late. Braves on top 2-1 into the bottom of the 7th. Still Bryce Elder on the mound. He's been terrific today. He goes to work versus Matt Chapman. Chapman fouls one back. For Elder, just 77 pitches thus far. So he's gotten lots of outs, and he's done it quickly. 8 strikeouts today. Here's the 0-1 to Matt Chapman. Low and outside, 1-1. In case you're wondering, the career best for Bryce Elder is 10 strikeouts. Did that a few seasons back versus Miami. 1-1 pitch. Low and outside, missed with a sinker. Chapman is 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. Two-one pitch. This low and in, 3-1. Chapman 11 home runs on the season. And the 3-1 pitch. Ground ball out to third and foul. They have got 3 players with 11 home runs this season. Ramos, Flores, and Chapman all have 11. Those 3 guys share the team lead. Time called by Chapman. Braves 2, Giants 1. Bottom of the 7th inning. Elder's 3-2. Spoiled foul up into the third deck down the first baseline. Chapman grips the bat. 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Sinker on the outside corner. Boy, what great touch by Elder. Sneaking it in over that outside corner. And Chapman goes down after he thought it was ball 4. Came back and just nipped the outside corner. Man, what a pitch. 1 down here in the 7th. 9 strikeouts for Elder. That's the most he's had in any game this season. Dominic Smith fouls one back. Gives me time to let you know that the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's like a double play for your mouth. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. 0-1 to Dominic Smith. Elder missed outside. One from Elder. Strike. Fastball right down the middle of the plate. Smith just watched him. 1 more strike. That would tie Elder's career high. And while the 9 strikeouts today is very impressive, maybe even more impressive to this point, no walks. And he's trying to keep it that way. 1-2 to Smith. Check swing roller down the first base line and foul. Do it again with a 1-2 count on Smith. Meanwhile, Aaron Bummer is loosening his left arm in the Braves bullpen. Wind up in the 1-2. Have a seat. Struck him out with a changeup. 10 strikeouts for Elder, who's been painting today versus the Giants. What a performance thus far for Bryce Elder. For Bryce Elder, the 10 strikeouts ties the career high, and it's been a few seasons since he had 10. You have to go back to 2022. Adames takes a ball low. Against the Marlins back on August 14th of 2022, Elder had 10 strikeouts. And that served as his career best until today, as he's tied that high. Pitch misses low. 2 balls and no strikes on Adames. We're now looking for just one more out, any way he can get it, and get through the inning. Ground ball fouled on the third base line. Since the home run given up by Elder to Flores, Elder has retired 11 consecutive batters. And if he can get Willie Adames, that'd make it a dozen for 7 brilliant innings. 2-1 pitch, a lunge and a miss. That changeup has really fooled him. And now a 2-2 count on Adames. Bryce Elder looking for his 11th strikeout of the game in a 1-2-3 inning. 2-2 pitch. Low and outside, 3-2. Elder's been no nonsense. Gets the ball back, right back on the rubber, and ready to go. Now he wants a new baseball. And gets a brand new pearl. Steps on the rubber, looking into his target, Drake Baldwin. 3-2 to Adames. Got him, looking, strike 3. Strikeout number 11 for Bryce Elder, who's been painting a masterpiece here by the Bay. What a performance. 11 strikeouts, a career high for Bryce. We go to the top of the 8th inning, 2-1 Braves.
Military veterans are eager to transfer their skills and experiences.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with Firex frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
A scorcher of a day is the perfect time to invite some friends over, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and catch the NHL Finals. Because cross-checks on ice deserve exhilarating refreshment served ice-cold.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the Dew.
Amazon has everything for every kind of Father's Day. Whether that's a waffle maker for his beloved breakfast in bed.
Come to Papa.
Or new pickleball paddles for some friendly father-son competition.
Come to Papa. Yeah!
Or gifts like a steel shaker for his signature Dad Hatton cocktail.
Come to Papa.
From cookware to sports gear, shop everything for Father's Day on Amazon.
Braves on top of the Giants 2-1. And a new pitcher on the mound now for the Giants. This is the 6'11" right-hander. Yeah, 6'11". Sean Jelly on the mound. His first pitch to Acuna is a called strike. Jelly takes over for Miller. Miller pitched 1 inning, had a 1-2-3 inning. No walks, no strikeouts. Jelly 6'11", 250 pounds. And now time called as the catcher Bailey wants to chat with Jelly. Jelly will go out there and tower over him. Jelly on the season has made one other appearance. He is 1-0 with no ERA, 2 2/3 innings pitched thus far. He made 58 appearances last year. And his only other appearance this season was on June 4th against the Padres. There's a called strike on Ronald Acuna. Acuna got the rally going for the Braves in the 6th inning, scored the go-ahead run. 0-2 pitch, outside 1-2. Braves got a homer in the 5th inning from Michael Harris. And then a fielder's choice RBI for Marcell Ozuna to score Ronald Acuna. And the Braves with 2 runs on 6 hits. Giants 1 run on 3 hits. 1-2, misses low, 2-2. The lone Giant tally came on a solo homer by Wilmer Flores in the 4th inning. Now that's the only time Bryce Elder has given him a sniff today. Elder has been amazing. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Ronald Acuna. Here it is from Jelly. Outside 3-2. Ronald steadies the stick, staring down the tall right-hander Jelly. 3-2 and a ground ball out to shortstop. Charging Adames, he's up with it. Throws over in time of the out, 1 down. There are several finals to this point around the big leagues. Cubs over the Tigers 6-1. It was the Cardinals who defeated the Dodgers 2-1. Blue Jays edged out the Twins 5-4. Reds a 1-run victory over the Diamondbacks 4-3. So some really close games today. Drake Baldwin takes a ball outside. Pirates have a 2-1 lead on the Phillies. That game's in the bottom of the 7th in Pittsburgh. Nationals are trailing the Rangers 2-0. That game's at the top of the 7th. And the Marlins are trailing the Reds, or rather the Rays, I should say, 6-4 in the 5th. Baldwin with a ground ball foul on the first base line. And then later tonight, the Mets are in Colorado against the Rockies. That game will start up in about 4 hours. And those scores are delivered to you by Saya LTL Freight, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves. 2-1 Braves, top of the 8th. 1-1 to Baldwin. Check swing, there's a called strike. Curveball at the bottom of the zone. Sean Jelly, spelled H-J-E-L-L-E. Very unique last name. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Baldwin cranks one foul up into the 3rd deck of this 3-tiered stadium. One-two to Baldwin. Low it inside, 2-2. You got to like this matchup if you're Baldwin. This right-hander Jelly. Big, tall right-hander, but Baldwin a really good swing. Lefty-righty matchup. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. Baldwin with a ground ball hit hard up the middle, but that'll be speared by Willie Adames. He sends it over to first base for the out. Adames plays perfectly defensively. He was several steps to his left and playing about as far up the middle as he's allowed to play. So 2 down for Austin Riley. And the Braves willing to do about anything to pick up some insurance here late this game. Leading by 1 run. And Riley takes a ball outside. Braves 9-17 in 1-run games this year. The most losses in 1-run games of any team in the big leagues. Fastball missed outside. 2 balls and no strikes. So picking up a few more tallies late sure would help things over there in that first base dugout. The 2-0 to Riley. And Riley hammers one to left field, down for a base hit. Had to roll all the way to the wall. Riley pounds the bag at first, digs for second base, and he's got himself a 2-out double. That sounded like a rifle going off in this ballpark. And that'll put him in scoring position for Matt Olson. Jelly lucky that didn't end up in the bleachers out there. Austin didn't elevate it, but he sure punished that baseball. So we've seen some really high exit velocities from these last two batters. The ground out that Drake Baldwin had came off of Drake's bat at 110 miles an hour. Just didn't find a hole. And that base hit by Riley came off his bat at 110 miles an hour. So Jelly hasn't been fooling anybody. They're going to intentionally walk Matt Olson and face Marcell Ozuna. So now Ozuna digs in. He drove in a run with a fielder's choice in the 6th inning. And man, would a long ball feel good right here. Ozuna 0 for 2 in his career versus Jelly. First pitch to Ozuna. And he cuts it loose and missed the curveball. Ozuna taking his time, digging into the back of the right-hand batter's box. 2 on Braves, top of the 8th. Need a 2-out base hit. 0-1 to Ozuna. Outside, that time stayed off that curve. Braves have Inyo de los Santos throwing in the bullpen now. Ozuna takes another curveball. Actually, that was a sinker outside. 2-1 for Marcell. Wind still blowing out to center field. Ozuna steadies his bat, staring down Jelly. 2-1 pitch. And he swings and misses at a curve. So now the count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. A base hit right here would be so big for the Braves. They have been famished for big opportunities late in games, big moments late in games. Just trying to get a little bit of breathing room for a team that's been suffocated lately. Olson and Riley take their leads. 2-2. Outside, good stop by Bailey. Kept that from going to the backstop. And now you got an action count right here. Olson and Riley can take off. You know that a base hit would score one of them. But with him on the move early, if he finds a gap, that could potentially score the both of them. Ozuna waiting on the right-hander Jelly. Runners go. 3-2. Swung on, popped up. Shallow right. Drifting back Smith. Smith backpedaling. He's there. Makes a chest-high catch. And the Braves leave him at first and second. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left. We go to the bottom.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with 5X frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Amazon has everything for every kind of Father's Day. Whether that's a waffle maker for his beloved breakfast in bed.
Come to Papa.
Or new pickleball paddles for some friendly father-son competition.
Come to Papa. Yeah!
Or gifts like a steel shaker for his signature Dad Hatton cocktail.
Come to Papa.
From cookware to sports gear, shop everything for Father's Day on Amazon.
A scorcher of a day is the perfect time to invite some friends over, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and catch the NHL Finals. Because cross-checks on ice deserve exhilarating refreshment served ice-cold.
Give me a mountain with lots to do.
Prohibited.
I'm Cortland's spokespug, Cordy. This broadcast of the Atlanta Braves is brought to you by Cortland. Visit Cortland.com to find your new apartment or one of our next-level communities. Go Braves!
Hey, Braves fans, this is John Michaels reminding you that Jeff Francoeur joins Finn, home team, and me in the locker room every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on your radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan.
Into the bottom of the 8th inning. It's the Braves 2 and the Giants 1. Bryce Elder back to work in the 8th. At his first pitch, a called strike on Mike Yastrzemski. Opposing Elder here in the 8th inning, 7, 8, and 9 in the Giants' order. Elder is sitting at 95 pitches. Here's number 96. And there's a called strike. It's 0-2. You think about the pitch count for Elder, and of course you get into the high 90s, you start thinking he's probably towards the end of his rope. But he's had some very low-stress innings. 0-2, a little bit low, 1-2. In fact, Elder has retired 12 Giants in a row and just has not faced too many stressful innings. So 97 pitches, not too many stressful pitches. 1-2 on the way, missed inside, 2-2 on Yastrzemski. Either way, if he runs into any trouble here in the 8th inning, you'd imagine the Braves would go ahead and make the move. They've got De Los Santos and Bummer both tossing. 2-2 pitch and a ground ball to first. That's a fair ball. Glove back to the bag by Olsen. Races to the bag, makes the out, and one down here in the 8th inning. Really nice play by Matt. That was hit pretty hard by Yastrzemski and right down the line. So one down in the 8th inning, 13 in a row set down by Elder. The only bad news with that is no winner. The Yanmar strike out the side inning. But if the Braves had struck out the side here in the bottom of the 8th, our contestant William Chapman would have been our winner. Patrick Bailey takes a ball outside. What would he have won? He would have won a Yanmar utility terrain vehicle. Enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV. Soft tapper out to the mound off the first base side. Elder's got it, tosses the bag, and 2 down. So Elder's gone 7 2/3 innings. He's given up just 1 run. 2 very quick outs, and now they'll use Jung-Hoo Lee to pinch hit for Tyler Fitzgerald. Jung-Hoo Lee is a left-handed batter, and this just shows you the trust that they have in Elder. They'll let him face the lefty. Jung-Hoo Lee last night was on base 3 times. Went 1 for 3 with a single, 2 walks, and a run scored. Elder at 101 pitches. Out of the windup, pitch on the way to Lee. And he missed outside with a sinker. 2-1 Braves, bottom of the 8th. 1-0 to Lee. And he missed outside with a changeup. Lee, a .277 hitter. 2-0, and that's in for a called strike. Bryce Elder does have 1 complete game to his career. Here's the 2-1 on the way. Lee takes a strike, 2-2. And now Bryce in the rhythm. 1 good pitch away from getting through the Giants in the 8th inning. Ready with a 2-2. Here it comes. And he missed low with a changeup. Elder knows this has got to be a good pitch here. He's at 106 pitches for the game. 3-2 pitch. Down he goes. A sinker throws him. Bryce Elder with another strikeout. They go down 1-2-3, and Bryce Elder turning in an amazing performance here in San Francisco. A dozen strikeouts, and a career high continues to grow. We go to the 9th. 2-1 Braves.
Hello, Braves country. I'm Paul Bird, Braves alum.
Pro Paint Days are back at Lowe's, and My Lowe's Pro Rewards members can save even more with limited time deals. Right now, buy one, get one half off. Select HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams Primer and Ceiling Paint. Plus, get free same-day delivery to your job site when you order by 2 p.m. Offer valid through 6/13. Delivery by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Additional terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with Firex frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating.
Keep celebrating when you bundle and save with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may be.
Sports media focuses on making up hot takes while you work. We focus on the Braves and what matters to you. Cellini and Domino, weekdays from 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan.
Braves 2, Giants 1 into the top of the ninth inning. It's been a beautiful day here in San Francisco, and it's been a day that has been dominated by Bryce Elder. 8 innings. He's retired the last 15 batters he's faced. And now we're into the ninth. The Braves hoping to create a bigger lead. First pitch to Michael Harris, a called strike from the new pitcher. This is Tyler Rogers. He's a submarining right-hander. We saw him last night. He pitched 1 inning scoreless, had 1 strikeout. Pitch on the way to Harris, and Harris turns on one and bangs it deep towards the foul pole, but foul. Hooked it deep down the right field line and out of here. And an 0-2 count on Harris. Oh, 2 from Rogers. Harris with a bouncer up the middle towards second to his left, gloving Adames. Double pumps, fires over, not in time. Michael Harris beat it out. Adames had a difficult time getting the ball out of the leather. Had a double clutch on that throw. And Harris is aboard. And it looks like the Giants are going to take a peek at this. As it stands now, it's a base hit for Harris. This will be reviewed. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
Third base umpire Andy Fletcher is the crew chief. And he just addressed the crowd to let everyone know this will be reviewed. If this is overturned, it's a 6-3 putout. As it stands now, it's an infield hit. Braves with Harris, Albies, and White due up here in the inning. We're in the top of the ninth. Really, really close play at first base, and watching multiple angles, hard to tell. Here we go.
After review, the call in the field is overturned. Runners out.
Ruling on the field is overturned. And watching the replay, probably the right call. Michael was reaching for the bag with his left foot, and the ball hit the glove of first baseman Dominic Smith, right before the toes came down on the bag. So 1 out here in the ninth inning. Here's Ozzie Albies. First pitch sinker missed outside. Looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth, the top of the order is due up with the Giants. That's Johnson, Ramos, and Flores. And the Braves have a decision to make. Here comes the 1-0 pitch on the way. Ozzie takes the ball low and outside. And, of course, the decision is between Pierce Johnson and Bryce Elder. Elder with 107 pitches in the game. 2-0 misses low and outside. And if all you knew was that number, you'd probably say, all right, it's probably about time to go to somebody else. Probably running low on fuel at 107 pitches. But you can make a counter argument to that. 3-0 misses outside. And there's a 1-out walk to Ozzie Albies. And, of course, you have to consider the level of stress in the innings pitched for Bryce Elder. And he's had several low-stress innings. He gave up the home run to Wilmer Flores in the 4th inning. Outside of that, there's only been one Giant in scoring position. That was on the double by Daniel Johnson in the 3rd. So there hasn't been a Giant in scoring position since the 4th inning. Eli White takes a called strike. And altogether, 15 in a row set down for Bryce Elder. And then, of course, the alternative going to Pierce Johnson for the 9th inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Eli White. And Eli with a fly ball to right field. Yastrzemski casually shuffles to his right. He's under it, and that lazy fly ball parachutes into his glove. And 2 down in the 9th inning. Nick Allen, the batter. Pitchers beware. Nick Allen today with a line drive right back to the starter, Logan Webb, who happened to catch it. It more or less caught him than he caught it. There's a called strike on Allen. And then in his most recent at bat, hit a quick one-hopper right back to the pitcher, who is then the left-hander, Eric Miller. Albies at first, 2 down. 0-1 to Allen. Ground ball slap foul down the right field line. At an 0-2 count. The attendance announced here on this Saturday in San Francisco, 35,162. And they have been treated to a great pitcher's duel. Braves leading 2-1 over the Giants. 0-2 to Allen. Ground ball to the right side. Second baseman Schmidt has got it. Throws to the bag. Smith is there. That's a really nice play all the way around. Schmidt came into the game at second base for Fitzgerald, and he turned in a defensive Jim. So that keeps the Braves off the board. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning, 2-1 Giants.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with 5X frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating.
Keep celebrating when you bundle and save with the State Farm personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
There's a tidal wave of clean car happiness sweeping across Braves country. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is your go-to car wash destination for a game day ready ride. Experience Major League Clean at Tidal Wave, the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves. Stay clean car happy all season long with membership discounts, exclusive giveaways, and more. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for details.
My car is happy. I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
There are 444 winners through July 1st, so what are you waiting for? Hurry and play Cash 4 today to instantly win an extra $444 only from the Georgia Lottery.
We in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is Brian Finner, and reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Into the bottom of the 9th inning. Braves leading the Giants 2-1. Pierce Johnson is on the mound. And he comes on looking for the save. First pitch on the way, and there's a called strike on Daniel Johnson. Bryce Elder went 8 innings in the game. 1 run allowed on a homer by Wilmer Flores. 3 hits, no walks, a dozen strikeouts. A new career high. Now the ball in the hands of Pierce Johnson. And that'll be swung on and missed by Daniel Johnson. They could 0-2 on Daniel Johnson. We saw Pierce last night for 1 inning. Came on in the 9th, gave up a base hit, but then picked off Tyler Fitzgerald. And then took the loss, giving up the unearned run in the 10th. 0-2 to Johnson. See ya. Swung on and missed at a curveball. So Pierce makes quick work of Daniel Johnson. 1 down here in the 9th inning for Elliot Ramos. For the Braves, they scored a run in the 5th inning on a solo homer by Michael Harris, and then another run in the 6th inning on a fielder's choice by Marcell Ozuna that scored Ronald Acuna. Braves about hit the Giants 7-3. Here's the first pitch to Ramos. Strike. Right at him with a curveball. Between Elder and Johnson, 16 consecutive Giants have been retired, going back to the home run by Flores in the 4th inning. 0-1 to Ramos. That'll send one foul up into the third deck down the first baseline. 0-2 on Elliot Ramos. He's 0 for 3 in the game with a couple of ground outs and a strikeout. Pierce Johnson comes set right at the letters. 0-2 to Ramos. And he just missed outside with a curveball. Gabe Morales looked like he flinched back there behind the plate. Thought he was about to ring up Ramos. Instead, a 1-2 count. See if Pierce wants to go right back to that same spot. 1-2. Sent foul into the seats down the right field line. With 2 more outs, the Braves would shed this 5-game losing streak. Leading by a run here in the bottom of the 9th. 1-2 to Ramos. And he missed outside with a fastball, 97. Pierce thought he was about to get the call. Elliot Ramos staring down the right-hander Johnson. 2-2. Line shot up the middle. Turned around a curveball and sent it right up the middle for a base hit. And for the Giants, that's their first base runner since the 4th inning. So the tying run is at first base, the winning run of the plate, and Wilmer Flores, who is responsible for their only run today, as he hit the solo homer back in the 4th inning. Pierce Johnson does have 1 save this season. He has 16 in his career and fighting for another one right here. Pitch to Flores. Got a called strike. Got a fastball over the outside corner. That fastball coming out pretty good. He's been 97 with a heater. Oh, and to Flores. Missed outside with a fastball. Wind blowing out to center field. Wilmer Flores, their designated hitter, belted his 11th homer of the season earlier in this game. Steadies his bat, 1-1. And he swings and pops one up. Left side of the infield. Allen and Riley both shading their eyes from the sun. And in foul ground, Riley's under it. He makes the catch just back of the infield cutout and on the foul side of the line. And 2 down here in the 9th inning. That's a big out right there. But still 1 more to pick up, and they'll have to go through Matt Chapman to do it. Matt Chapman is 0 for 3 in this game. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Chapman 0 for 3 in his career versus Pierce Johnson. First pitch of the sequence is way outside with a curveball. Braves have been losing so many 1-run games lately, trying to turn the tables, find a way to win one of these things. Leading 2-1 in the bottom of the 9th, 2 down. Runner at first, and the 1-0 pitch on the way to Chapman from Pierce Johnson. Here it comes. And a called strike. Got a curveball over at the bottom of the zone. Pierce Johnson comes set right of the letters. He cuts loose a 1-1 and hammered high in the air, deep left field to the wall, White, and it's gone. The Giants win with a walk-off home run. And the tailspin for the Braves continues. They're now a season worst 9 games under 500. And it's just another heartbreaking defeat for the Braves. They have been singing the blues all year. And this is just the same song, different verse. leading 2-1 into the bottom of the ninth, dominant on the mound, and the Giants surge with a single from Ramos and a homer by Chapman, and they walk off a winner by the final score of 3-2. Crushing defeat. Back with the totals after this.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Michael, seriously, is that your Ford Bronco?
Yeah, a customized Bronco Raptor.
What do you like about it?
It's a great drive, comfortable, lots of smart tech, and it's ready for just about any adventure. And I look good in it.
No matter where you go to find your next adventure, find it in a smart and rugged Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport SUV. For great offers, see your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of your Atlanta Braves.
Engineers and planners, do you have a project that needs a cultural resource assessment? This is Howard Sears, Senior Archaeologist with Wiregrass Archaeology. We're based in Mobile, Alabama, with an office here in Atlanta. Since 2007, our professional team has handled all types of cultural resource projects across the Southeast. We also offer ground-penetrating radar services and high-quality aerial imagery. Learn more by visiting diggingintothepast.com. That's diggingintothepast.com.
Great teams win with smart plays. Just like great businesses win with Saia LTL Freight as the exclusive freight and logistics company.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been the MVP for replacement windows and doors. They're proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary this month, taking care of Florida homes like yours. And that's why they're celebrating you with Renewal by Andersen's 30-year anniversary sale. All month, buy one, get one 30% off replacement windows and doors. Upgrade your home with Firex frames, custom made for a perfect fit, no gaps, no fading, and made right here in the USA. Book your free design consultation today at bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service. Number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or...
When you're with Amex Business Platinum, going the extra mile for your business pays off. With 5 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked through AmexTravel.com, you can earn more points to help grow your business. And with access to more than 1,400 lounges globally through the American Express Global Lounge Collection, including the Centurion Lounge,
can I get you a refill?
You can stay fresh wherever your business travel takes you. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/AmexBusiness.
Guys, by now you've heard me talk about Collars & Co., makers of the dress collar polo. They've already sold over 1 million of these amazing shirts. Well, Collars & Co. just came out with the new Maverick Performance Blazer. This blazer is sharp and wrinkle resistant, so you can travel anywhere with it. Just throw it in your bag and it will remain wrinkle-free. It even comes with security zip pockets, a sunglasses loop, and an optional pocket square. So visit collarsandco.com and use code TIKI for 20% off at collarsandco.com.
Pro Paint Days are back at Lowe's, and My Lowe's Pro Rewards members can save even more with limited time deals. Right now, buy one, get one half off. Select HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams Primer and Ceiling Paint. Plus, get free same-day delivery to your job site when you order by 2 p.m. Offer valid through 6/13, delivery by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Additional terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Amazon has everything for every kind of Father's Day. Whether that's a waffle maker for his beloved breakfast in bed.
Come to Papa.
Or new pickleball paddles for some friendly father-son competition.
Come to Papa. Yeah!
Or gifts like a steel shaker for his signature Dad Hatton cocktail.
Come to Papa.
From cookware to sports gear, shop everything for Father's Day on Amazon.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Let's see if we can...
Heart Institute. We lead with heart.
Spoiler alert. A 2-word warning that we're about to ruin the end. But sometimes, spoilers can be worthwhile. And so, we designed the Lexus NX to reveal many things. Like taking the mystery out of how close you are between parking space lines, or the time you'll arrive at your dinner reservation. Technology designed to remove surprise endings. It's just a better story that way. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppers, vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
2 games in this series, and the Giants have walked off a winner in both games. That's something they've done routinely this season. That was the 8th walk-off win the Giants have had this season. This is just their 32nd home game. So a quarter of their home games have ended with a walk-off win for the Giants. They have their 8th walk-off win of the year, and this one is a heartbreaker, as Matt Chapman's 2-run homer in the bottom of the 9th lifts the Giants to sudden victory over the Braves by a final score of 3-2. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow afternoon. Braves and Giants in the final game of this series here at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Our Braves Radio Network coverage will begin tomorrow afternoon at 2:50 with the Ford leadoff show. And then the first pitch to follow at 4:05 Eastern, 3:05 Central. I'll be joined once again by Darren O'Day for that one. Right-hander Spencer Strider on the mound for the Braves. He's looking for his first win. He's 0-4 with a 5.68 ERA. Right-hander Landon Roop will be going for the Giants. He's 3-4 with a 3.18 ERA. So for the guys back in studio doing a great job as always, that's Joe Virgin and Lucas Kochevar. Also for our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, I'm Ben Ingram saying so long and good evening from Oracle Park in San Francisco, where it's the Giants over the Braves by a final score of 3-2 after a walk-off homer in the bottom of the 9th inning by Matt Chapman. Stay tuned for the Hyundai Postgame Show starting right now with Barrett Sallee.
Thank you very much, Ben. Disappointing game 2 out there in San Francisco. Braves fall to 9-18 in one-run games. Let's get to our Xfinity play of the game, and it came courtesy of the bat of Michael Harris II. His 423-foot home run in the 5th tied the game at 1. Xfinity knows live baseball is better with less freezing at the plate. That's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming with ultra-low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse coming up after the break. You're listening to the Hyundai Postgame Show, and this is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves Baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta. Any use of the accounts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited. Don't move, because the Hyundai Postgame Show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
Everyone needs car insurance. Legally, you gotta have it. The good news is that you have a lot of choices in who to work with. Why not buy coverage from a company that invests your dollars back into your community? Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance supports grassroots efforts that strengthen communities and protect our access to locally grown food. Because they're local, they have excellent service and response time. This is insurance you can feel good about. Get a quote at gfbinsurance.com.
Hey, Braves fans, summer is officially here, and you know what that means. Bugs, termites, mosquitoes, ants, and roaches will be out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Aero Exterminators to keep your home pest-free inside and out. Aero protects homes and businesses and is the official pest control provider of Truist Park and the Braves, so you know you're getting the best from the best. To set up a free pest inspection, call 888-GO-AERO or visit aeroexterminators.com.
Swing into action this baseball season with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. The app is simple. Pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to